Part of the video we're going to take up with tangent of 5 pi over 3. First thing I want to do is figure out, alright, we know our denominator is 3. So let's go look at our reference angle of 5 pi over 3 and see what the ordered pair is that goes with that. So we go back to where we did that. We know we end up with 1/2 and the square root of 3 over 2. So we have 1/2 and the square root of 3 over 2 for our reference angle. Now, tangent is going to be y over x. Okay, so what we'll end up doing is having the square root of 3 over 2 over 1/2. Okay, we'll end up flipping this because when we divide by a fraction, we flip and multiply. So we end up with the square root of 3 over 2. I really don't care if you show all these steps. If you understand how I'm coming up with this, we end up with the square root of 3. Now, we know that that's the square root of 3. Now we got to figure out if it's positive or negative. Actually, let me clean it up. Let me go down here. Alright. Remember, all students take calculus. Okay, now, remember this is from 0. If I converted the fraction to decimal, I get 0.5 pi, I get 1 pi, and I get 1.5 pi. Okay, and then this would eventually go to 2 pi. Okay, basically all I did was convert the fraction parts here to decimal so I can kind of compare them. Now if I take 5 and divide by 3, I get 1.6. It's repeating. All I need to know it's bigger than this, so it's going to fall in this quadrant. Cosine and secant are the only things that are positive in this quadrant. Everything else is negative, so that means our answer is negative. So for this one, we would have tangent of 5 pi over 3 is negative square root of 3. Alright, cosine of 0. So let's draw a little thing to come up with our ordered pairs, and then, okay, all we need is this one. Remember, we're going out in x, so x is 1, y is 0. Cosine is what? Cosine is our x value. Okay, so that means the cosine of 0 is going to be our x value, which is 1. So cosine of 0 is 1. Alright, here we have tangent of 4 pi over 3. Now again, what I would do is use some reference angles. Okay, I'm going to look and see what the x and the y location, what the x and the y are for pi over 3, which we did just a problem back, didn't we? 1/2 and the square root of 3 over 2. So we have 1/2 and the square root of 3 over 2 for our reference angle. Okay, remember tangent, okay, is going to be y over x. So our y value is square root of 3 over 2. X is 1/2. We went through all this before. End up with a square root of 3. Now the question is positive or negative. All students take, all students take calculus. I know 1 to 1.5 falls there, 2 and 0.5. If I take 4 and divide it by 3, I get 1.33. Well, 1.33 is going to fall in this quadrant. Well, tangent's positive in this quadrant, so we're good there. Tangent and cotangent. So if we ask for cotangent, it would be positive as well.